This whole idea that prayer is the way I get what I want, it's very unbiblical. Prayer is not an experiment in getting. This is what I want. Get it for me, God. Rather, prayer is an experiment in intimacy. God, I want to know you. Because as good as an A on an exam is, you're better. As good as a Mercedes at the end of the driveway would be if I got home today and found it there, you're better. So prayer is not the way to get a reluctant God to give you the goody-goodies. Rather, prayer is an experiment in intimacy as I'm seeking to know the most beautiful, attractive, awesome, magnificent being in the universe, the living God. Prayer is a way I get to know myself really well. And I would argue it's the best way. Because when I pray, I'm confessing my sin. And that better be authentic and genuine. I've blown it. Lord God, forgive me. Prayer is a way to know myself. God, thank you for the gifts you've given me. Help me to use those gifts to serve you by serving others. God, this is who you are. I want to know you better. I want to respond to you in a more sincere, genuine, loving, obedient way. Help me. Lord, I've got some addictions. Please, I want to turn my life over to you. Please help me overcome my addiction. And it's not just I'm going to try harder. It's I'm going to surrender my life to you. I'm going to trust in you. That's prayer, guys. In other words, prayer is the real you, talking to the real God. Prayer is not a magical, memorized formula. Oh, here we go. Let's plug it in. No, that's not what prayer is. Prayer is the real you, talking to the real God. Now, to tell you the truth, in the last couple of years, I've started quoting the Lord's Prayer more often. Well, Cliff, that's a memorized formula. Yes, it is. Obviously, I've memorized the Lord's Prayer. But I can promise you, what I'm trying to do is think through what Jesus is teaching us to pray. And so I begin, Our Father who is in heaven. And my mind goes off on a tangent. So I got to go back and start again. Our Father, loving God, who loves me. Hallowed be your name. And there goes my mind off on another tangent. So I got to go back to the beginning. Your kingdom come, your will be done on earth as it is in heaven. And there goes my mind off on another tangent. So you see, prayer is one of the most profound disciplines you will exercise. Because in prayer, what you're learning to do is you're learning to focus on God, to cry out to God with sincerity, genuineness, and authenticity. That's what prayer is.